All right, so I just posted that video. I don't know, was it an hour ago? I'm not even sure. About the palace, the Buckingham Palace. This the crests are gone, and someone had sent me this 2 hours ago. Let me see, when did I post this? The Buckingham. Does it say how? It doesn't give me a timestamp. This person sent me this in Patreon before I posted the Buckingham Palace thing. Because I'm looking at my recent uploads. I just posted it, so this is only 30 minutes ago. 2 hours ago, she sent me this, which means I posted the Buckingham Palace thing without her sending me this because I didn't know it at the time. It was very strange. And then she sends, I look, oh, I got a 2 hour old Patreon private message. Meet the new King of England. What the? And this is Dave's Wild Camping. I've taken the best bits from a couple of videos. Credit given. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm gonna just. I want to. It's a 20-minute video, but I think I want to just play it with you right now and let's watch this thing. I've watched the first few minutes. I'm like, okay, time for a video. Let's watch it together. So I'm gonna just mute my mic and let you hear what I hear and see. Here we go.
In case you've been living under a rock, or you just listen to the mainstream media on the television, I have a little something to share with you. You might be surprised that the whole royal family is a total fake. Welcome to the new King of England.
Is this person here had 4 daughters. One was his mother, one is Angela Merkel, the other one is Theresa May, and the other one's the Princess of Lithuania. Are you crapping your pants now? Because I certainly was. And I'm like, wow, these people are all related. They all come from the same bloodline, and they all do the same thing. What are they hiding from us? What are they hiding from us? I'll tell you the most amazing thing I discovered what they're hiding us from. You guys all ready? Are you ready now? Okay. We have a new king. How do I know this? This I'll introduce you to. It's actually, I think it's April 6th. I'm not sure of the dates. I'll have to get that corrected. So, Joseph Gregory Hallett, King John III, is now our new King of England, King of Scotland, King of Northern Ireland, Prince of Wales, King of Great Britain, King of United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and all of Ireland, King of New Zealand, Australia, Canada, and the Commonwealth of Nations, and the titular Prince, Regent, Duke, Governor of North America. Now, you can go on to kingof.uk and confirm this in the documents that I'm going to break down for you all to see. Once I break them down, I implore you to do your own research and follow your own white rabbit, okay? Are you ready for this? So, a statement of claim was made on April 5th. And these are all the people who were notified: Elizabeth, Charles, Philip, Camilla, Edward, Richard, Edward, Archbishop of Canterbury, PM of the United Kingdom, Boris, PM of Russia, Putin, President of the United States, Donald Trump. They all got the declaration saying that basically the Queen is illegitimate conception, stemming from the illegitimate conception of King George V, who was her father. Actually, the Tsar Alexander of Russia was the father of Queen Elizabeth. So, I read this, I thought it was funny. Queen Elizabeth is struck with a black wand and her royal titles are null and void. So I'm like, how did they get to this? Well, let me break that down for you, folks. Let me tell you what I found. You are going to crap your... Oh! Okay, I found out that we have been secretly hidden from the true king, because this is what happened. I'll go to this here. Through all of these documents, which you can find on theking.com, it breaks down the lineage, okay? What it basically boils down to is says that Queen Anne Boleyn's avoided her 1536 execution in the Tower of London. She didn't die. She did not die, you people. Okay? Queen Anne Boleyn's grandson, Sir Walter Raleigh, was born with the title of Christ and earned the title of Christ in July 1596, 1609 to 1610. You heard me right. Christ. Guess who that leads to? Joseph Gregory Hallett was born on Rosh Hashanah. I'm going to screw that up. I'll let you read it. Christ, Messiah, pulled from the sword, the stone, joined kingdoms, joined times, reinvigorating England's royal holy grail lineage, Christian mystery lineage, inherited the title of Christ off his great 10 times grandfather, Walter Raleigh, certifying title of Christ, therefore automatically King of England. Anne Boleyn, Sir Walter Raleigh, 10 times grandfather. Okay, so you got all this. It's been confirmed. The Queen and the Pope certified that the execution was faked, and both bred posthumously, resulting in G. Hallett, the main SYY King of England. We have a new king! Okay, now you guys, I'm going to show you how I know all the rest of this too. I'm going to break some more down. So, Queen Anne Boleyn, we just went over that, was born with the title of Christ. They are descendants of Eleanor of Aquitaine, Queen Consort of France. Okay, so you can read all of this. Queen Anne Boleyn's royal blood lineage, you will find on Queen Victoria's gold monogram, a blood print, and a white rabbit. You heard it. I found the Holy Grail. It is the white rabbit on the logo with Queen Victoria's monogram. You can go see on the kingof.uk.
Now that is interesting because QAnon follow the white rabbit. Been a lot of rabbit posts and weird celebrity things about the white rabbit lately too. And again, as I'm watching this is all new to me right now, as it is to you. I have not seen this up to this part. I stopped at about 2 minutes. I was like, I think I'm gonna do a video about this. I don't know what to make of it yet myself. But we're going to watch this together anyways. Let's see. Let's continue.
Hey, go look in the legal documents. You will all just be blown away at that, okay? Now you can go look at the rest of the stuff what I uncovered. This is what's going to happen. And for the incumbent Queen Elizabeth II to run smoothly, transfer these formerly honorable styles and titles into the care and custody of Joseph Gregory Hallett without further intentional conflict or mass death, currently advertised and admitted on behalf of Queenie II and the British royal family, who have gone into hiding and abandoned their throne and crown since these legal documents were registered, affirmed, and confirmed, certified, received by the placeholder, Prince William. They know. They all know, okay? Everybody knows that we have a new king. Why don't we know? Oh yeah, one guy is controlling all the media, okay? One guy with a whole group of 3-letter criminals. Okay, so look what we can confirm. April 1st, 2020, Joseph Gregory Hallett delivered certified legal documents to Queenie II, Pope Francis, and 10 others. April 10th, Pope Francis announces Joseph Gregory H. Christ on Easter Friday. True story, go watch it, I did. April 21st, Queen Elizabeth used Ashley Mattingly to announce G. Hallett as the main sovereign on her birthday, stamping it Central Tribulations. She actually used the Miss March Playboy suicide to announce it in some weird 333 code. True story. April 22nd, Kim Jong-un, pronounced dead, then alive. 3 days later, anagrams, Kim whatever. So, King of Israel, Joseph Gregory Hallett. Okay? April 23rd, Prince William and the NHS acknowledged G. Hallett as the new Hallett sovereign, ISIS, chosen Christ. King of England. Then Prince William was on the big night, and he mentioned and referenced the emperors with new clothes, without no clothes. Okay, so you guys are absorbing all of this. Where does that leave us? What does a new king? What's he gonna do? I'll tell you. Look what else I found. Corona actually means crown. Okay, NHS, New Helot Sovereign. I'm going to tell you why you're going to be clapping every day, because the king is here to help us be removed from our slavery. He is.
I just, as she just said this, it came in, so I just have to say this. Those of you religious people, oh, Joe, come on, just relax. We keep, and have been for a long time, centuries, the return of Christ. The return of Christ, he's coming. No one knows the day or time. Could that be what this means? Again, we thought it was an old myth. It was, oh, that's what it means. I don't know. But I just thought, as I heard that, ooh, because this guy has the Christ title. I don't know. And I don't mean he's Jesus Christ. Oh, he's the return of what Jesus Christ, whatever that was. It actually means something a little different. Oh, that's what that means, right? Could it be? I don't know. I just thought I wanted to say that. So here we go. Let's go.
Here to usher in NESARA and GESARA law with Donald Trump. And if you want to go do some research, go look at Donald Trump's dad's middle name, and you'll see it's Christ. Go look at his mother's first name, and it's Mary. Not kidding. Okay? So, we're going to have no income tax, debts forgiven, pensions and seniors taken care of, over 6,000 patents for free energy released, as well as cures for everything. Okay, cancer, HIV, yada, 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 my lupus. Okay, money will be returned to people. This was all supposed to happen on September 11th, 2001 at 10 a.m. But the Building 7 that was destroyed held all the FBI, CIA secret files. So, you must ask yourself these questions again. Who stands to gain from hiding us from the truth? I want you to prepare to help your family and everyone else wake up, because you've just found the Holy Grail for real. We have the Holy Grail. We have the truth. We have a new king. We all know it. There's more to these laws. Please go look them up. We're basically going to go back to constitutional law. And I want to leave you all with something that I found that Mr. Gregory, Joseph Gregory Hallett wrote a prayer on his page. And he's a very beautiful writer, I must say. I cried when I read it out loud to my friend Melinda. So I'm going to read it to you right now. Everybody take a breath. To that which gave birth to the cosmos, immerse me in your fire of creation. Render me wise with love and equity to share. Free me from karma, those around me from debt, and ensure I have enough to live on. My hands and heart are ready. Animate the earth beneath my feet and set my heart free. Let your harmony vibrate my will. Immerse me in a sound and light so that I may experience your breath of light. Let my will be a fractal of your harmony vibration. Give lively strength to my true purpose, and renew me as a song of beauty from age to age. I return my vibrating light and sound into your astonishing cosmic fire. You are such an amazing man, Greg. Sorry, that's a little bit informal, King John III. I just wanted to share everything with you, and I hope this awakens more light workers on our journey to uncover the truth. But we're in for the best and most prosperous, great awakening we could ever imagine.
Let's have a quick look what's in their headlines about the Queen. May the 24th. Royal shock. Will the Queen abdicate and make Prince Charles king? The Queen is to stay behind doors for the foreseeable future as the coronavirus pandemic has ruled out public engagements, but she abdicated in favour of her son Charles. She's recently celebrating her 94th birthday. I'll point you to something else at the scene. Apparently, one of the royal crests is missing. It was supposed to have been hit by a delivery lorry and smashed up. Here's just a quick look at the documents available on the website. The website is www.kingov.uk/documents-legal, and you'll see the documents. Without further ado, let's meet Joseph Gregory Hallett, King John III.
If you're Joseph Gregory, where does the title King John III come from?
Well, we had King John of England, who's my ancestor. He's my great times 22 grandfather.
Okay.
And then we had Prince Marcos Manuel, who's King John II of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and all Ireland. And now we've got myself, which is King John III. Now, to carry the title King John of England or any related aspect, you have to be the Sangreal or the Christ. Right? Only the Sangreal can hold the title King John of England. And because my co-author was the Sangreal, I gave him the Duchy of Saxon, Coburg and Gotha, which is 0.2% of Germany. It's got 13 castles, including the Diet, which is the old Parliament. And he gave me King of England and said, go to England, take your chances. So here I am. Post them to those named, the respondents, which includes the Queen. And so what the beauty of that was, I'd send them to POTUS, the President Donald John Trump, and I'd send them to the Queen. So POTUS would get them a few days after the Queen, and he'd bring up the Queen or contact the Queen through, diplomatic channels and say, is this true? Is there any bit of it you want to deny? And she'd just be tight-lipped. She couldn't deny anything. So she went into hiding, and Trump just took over the British Empire until I move in. Basically what's happening.
Well, it's all just working together, because that's exactly, what Trump and Q and the White Hats and Patriots are doing. It's tearing their association with the treaties that were signed in 1720, which basically enslaved the American nation into slavery under the monarchy, to the point that all the taxes from America were being sent to the City of London and then siphoned to the Vatican. And so it's all just working together. I mean,
yeah, but it is fantastically working together. And like you were talking earlier off screen about relative is a 33-degree Mason and living on Malta. So what I managed to do with the title Christ was execute the Knights of Malta out of the Vatican, and they're in charge of the world's money supply.
Yeah.
And then Trump took note of that because it's in my documents, and that happened at the exact same time that I did it in 2014, but it happened in, from election day, November 2016 to his inauguration, 20th of January 2017, like simultaneously. And that allowed President Donald John Trump to absorb the Fed into the Treasury with him as the Treasury, head of the Treasury.
Yeah.
Right, so I've achieved that. And the Vatican's now no longer in control of money supply, and I am affirmed, confirmed, and certified with total Christ by the Pope, who's then done it in action and named me on Easter Friday. And then before that, he's closed down the whole world for Lent. Yeah, closed down the whole world for Lent. And that means that I own everything the Vatican does. And he's also abdicated his title, Vicar of Christ. So I'm currently the owner of the world.
Just one point there with regard to the Vatican.
Yeah.
That I know from my sources,
Yeah.
the Pope and 350 members of the Vatican staff have been arrested and charged and are currently all under license. The Pope is currently at his holiday residence, not in the Vatican.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's being guarded there. But
Yeah.
I was told that that information would not be made public until
Well,
around.
that's a shame. That's a shame
Yeah.
that it wouldn't be made public.
It's no wonder that Donald Trump wants to drain the swamp, is it?
Yeah, it's
No.
horrible. It's just horrible. But the British Royal Navy come up to me and they say, we are absolutely sick of transporting the Queen's heroin around. That's all we do.
Yeah. I've heard that as well.
Anyway, it's all over, man.
Have you got
Trump's winning, and we've got King John III ready to go.
Yeah, well, it's happening. You know, people say, when's it happening? When's it happening? And I'm going, it just happened.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes ago, like taking the emblem off the palace, taking the emblem off 10 Downing Street,
Yeah.
and photo montaging my emblem on there, and people are going, is that real? Is that real? Is that real? So they took it off so that I could do that.
This has been a fabulous second part to this, and I think we should do a third part as well to go even further. But after the first one, we got a lot of questions which we covered today, and I think we can then cover. Have you got any more questions, or have we done that, Jack?
No, just other than I think the next step is we've got to somehow get to Buckingham Palace so we can prove all this up and get in the right rooms.
Yeah. No one living there. It's just been renovated for me. And you've just had like 2 months off, March, April, May. You just had 2 months off to paint all of the United Kingdom for me.
Yeah.
And let the paint smell go away, so I can just drive through my carriage and wave, and everything's painted, and the palace is all done up.
Well, that's been a fabulous little chat, and this is the end of part 2, and we will come back to you with part 3 very, very soon. But thank you very much.
So to be honest with you, this is new to me. This is new, but do I still have that? I was on Patreon. This I think it was an email. Let me find that email about my other email. It was in the Patreon or Telegram. Because I want to show you again. Well, I guess I could just let me do this. I just did the video, so let me just open the video and we'll watch that real quick. We don't need audio on this one. Again, I just did this video, so there's that screenshot again. It's allegedly something flew into this and broke it. Okay, fine. But we've got this guard, remember? That they're saying is not normal. It's a different outfit or uniform, like that's not supposed to be there. The windows, whatever, all the windows are dark or not, whatever the hell that was. Again, I don't really know what to make of this. This is brand new, and it wouldn't be the first time some nonsensical conspiracy, thing came up and it was complete garbage. So I have done no deeper research than what I'm just shared with you right now, because it came my way and I thought, yeah, it's kind of interesting, and there's a couple of coincidences in here that shouldn't be a coincidence, so maybe I'll just share this. So I don't know, but if anything new comes, we'll bring it to you. Take care.